Hi friends, it's Victor Costa. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to talk to you today about the law of attraction. The law of attraction is alive and well. I'm sure you've heard of the concept and you might be a little skeptical about what it really means, but I'd like to talk to you about it in very concrete terms, in terms of what it's meant in my life and in terms of some real stories that have happened to me that could show you how to use the law of attraction and have it work for you. So it's not really an airy concept. It's very, very concrete. And it's basically the same concept and idea of the metaphor of yelling in the canyon. When you yell in the canyon, I love you, what comes back to you? I love you. When you yell, I hate you, it's obvious what is repeated back to you is I hate you. That's not dissimilar from what we experience in the world on a day-to-day basis. And I want you to know that these are ideas that really, really are concrete, and they actually work instantly. We also talk a little bit about karma, and we think that karma sometimes takes decades or centuries to come back, but karma is quite instant, really. It comes back to you in the form and shape and ideas of instant feelings that you get when you do something. When you upset someone, that upsetment comes right back to you. When you hit someone or hurt someone, that comes right back to you as well. So I wanted to talk to you very briefly about an interesting story that happened to me right here in my hometown in New York City. I'm taking my car out of the parking garage and I'm driving down the street. And it's kind of early in the morning, but a lot of people don't pay attention to the traffic signs in New York. They don't pay attention to the crosswalk, or they don't pay attention to the traffic lights. On this particular morning, someone was crossing the street not paying attention to the sign that said don't walk, yet my car is moving toward them. So of course I didn't want to hit the pedestrian, so I slowed my car down, and as the person walked by, I felt compelled to express myself, opened my window and said, like I have all day to wait for you. And her retort was something that I wasn't expecting. And although I don't like to curse, I'm going to tell you what she said. She said, fuck you, right to me. Now, you might think that's a funny idea or a funny concept and a funny retort, but it came right to me and right through me. I felt that, and it was obvious that this was a direct correlation and a direct congruence for what I put out there. I put out something to her, I got something right back. So as I'm feeling this and I'm contemplating exactly what just happened to me, I turn the corner and the same opportunity is coming up. Someone is walking totally against the walk. And this time, instead of opening my window or saying something, I decided to stop my car far away from the crosswalk, far away enough that someone would say, why is this car stopping? When this person recognized that I was stopping so far away because they were walking against the light, they turned to me and said, thank you. So what I wanted to tell you today is that fuck you and thank you are really right around the corner from each other. It's what you're putting out that's what's coming back. It's what you're emitting that's coming back. And this is what you're chronically emitting actually shapes and forms your life. So it's hard when you're angry, or it's hard when you're upset to go out there and put out incredible feelings. Because when you're upset and you're hurt and you're looking to argue or you're looking for a fight, that's exactly what's going to come back. So how do you settle the internal environment? Well, I'm not necessarily telling you that you can do that all at once. But it really is a beautiful experiment, and it happens instantly, and you don't have to try very hard to see how this can work. And by the way, this has momentum. So once you start doing it, you start getting addicted to all of the great things coming back. You say good morning to someone, they say good morning back. You say hello, somebody says hello back. And this is basically how the world echoes back to you all the time. It's whatever you're putting out in terms of ideas and thoughts, which are also magnetic and have attraction to them as well. And so that's what I'd like to really just express to you today, that the law of attraction, although it sounds like an airy concept, is alive and well, and karma is instant. It's in how we feel instantly during our interactions. One of the greatest ways to start attracting really great things in your life, and whether that's friends or relationships or whatever you want, is to start being that. Be what you want to see. right? Now, I know it's a little bit of a challenge. You get up in the morning, you might not like the job you're going to, you might be a little bit grumpy. What I'd like you to do is just take a moment to remember that and experiment with it, because this can be really fun. And the fun that you're experiencing is your life. And so it is possible to have this running all day long and to have great things coming to you. But the reason I wanted to share this with you is because a lot of people lose faith. They think it's just bogus stuff. But remember, they think it's bogus, so they put out that sense. You have to have a little bit of faith. And now I'm not asking you to take a giant risk. There's really no side effects of being kind and putting out wonderful things. Just give it a try. I think you'll really love it. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope today's broadcast made it even better for you. Please take care of yourself.